Ah.
Yep. I think it's time to take 5.
What's up, Adi? Don't worry about that. I'm tired, dude. We should play a game. I'm thinking something retro, actually. But which one am I actually about to play? We didn't really have it growing up. So my brother and I, whenever we wanted something like a laptop, phone, PS Vita, we'd make it out of cardboard, cut it out, and you know what's something that can keep a kid's attention more than anything? That's right, their imagination. So we would just be messing around with these cardboard cutout laptops, PS Vitas, and just having a good old time and watching gameplays for the most part. I'm talking Chris Move, I'm talking Corey Kenshin, I'm talking all of that. The stories, cartoons, games, or playthroughs even were impactful to me and many others, I bet, because they fueled our imagination. I bet there are a few things you learned or like now because you grew up with this certain something. You get to go on a little journey with the protagonist of said story and learn and grow with them. But this is why I think games are cool, because when you were a kid running around figuring out the world with the neighborhood kids, you come home, satisfied with progressing in your own story and fuel your curiosity at home, solving problems and having fun doing it. Games like Sly Cooper, Ben 10, Protector of the Earth, Spider-Man, and basically all of the Lego games were huge during my earlier years. Sly Cooper especially. It's wild because I couldn't even remember which one I played, but Sly as a character definitely changed my personality. The whole espionage scheming theme of the game has definitely left an impression on me. Can we tell? And see, now we're older and you hear over and over, gaming isn't the same. But hey, that doesn't mean we didn't change either. Like I said, growing up, we didn't have much money. So all the games that I could play as a kid were my roommates or my uncles. So I always found myself putting games on lists that I swore one day I would play if I had the money. Now I have the money. But let's say I gave you 5 hours for you to play any game that you've never played before. What are the odds that you play a game your childhood self wanted to play? Hey, but even then, how often are we given the time to try new things? See, there is time, but being an adult now kind of taught me that you better have a routine. And that routine better be of already established things that you can fit in one day. Trying new things, even as small as a new game, might be hard. When our shift is over and it's time to crash, you want something that doesn't fail. I'm talking old reliable. I got some friends who say Terraria is that for them. Some say COD, some say Bloodborne. That's me. Although having a comfort game is great, I feel like there are some days where what is supposed to be comforting or familiar to you, it's frustrating in one way or another, and it leaves a sour taste in your mouth. You kind of want to put it down and find something new, but it's all you have that works right now. If I knew I only have a few hours to do whatever I gotta do before I go to bed, I think to myself, I better pick the most intricate, well-crafted, exquisite game of all games, especially if I'm trying something new. And there's so much to play, and I don't want to mess it up. So let's just hop back on Bloodborne. Believe it or not, it takes a little bit of effort to try something new. And when you're gassed out, you just don't got it. It's really easy to come home, scroll on your phone all day instead of falling into another adventure that is a new game, a new hobby, a new skill, a new experience. And I'm not blaming you. The world is getting colder. Oh, I mean, I guess not really, but it's hard to moderate myself when all my HP is spent at work, moderating my psyche not to tweak out on the customers. When you come home at night, you don't want to feel like you have to control yourself, right? And hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Don't let anyone tell you home is not a place to let loose. But if you can't let loose and try new things at home, I fear you're working too much, buddy. I think one of the main reasons why games hit different as a kid was because games weren't a coping mechanism or a form of escapism. You were already out there running around, learning new things on your own little adventure. And coming home, playing games was just a form of entertainment, but not something you couldn't learn from though. How gaming is to me now as an 18-year-old man is, if I'm not having fun gaming or trying a new hobby, I've obviously got to sort something out. Live a little first maybe, level up some, progress my own campaign for a second. But that's just me though.